Are you taking a cruise aboard the MSC Seascape anytime soon? Well, stop. Before you take your next cruise aboard the MSC Seascape, there are 13 things that I'm about to share with you that you really must know. Hey there, fellow travelers. It's Cynthia, your host. Welcome back to our channel. Now, if you're thinking about a cruise or planning a trip on MSC Seascape, this video is for you. I'd also encourage anyone out there who's sailed aboard the Seascape to watch this video and then chime in with your comments about your experience and how it matches with the things that I'm about to share. So today we are discussing the 13 essential things you need to know to make the most of your cruise experience aboard the Seascape. I'm spilling the tea about the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Just to make sure I cover all the bases, I'll give you a little history of MSC Cruise Lines and what you can expect from that brand. Okay, let's dive right in. Before we really get deep in, I want to make sure that I just make a disclaimer that I'm not going to discuss any of the general cruise rules. You know, the things that are the same for all cruising, no matter which cruise line it is, such things as your muster drill, things such as falls because of the lifts and the rises. If you want information about the general things that we all need to be aware of, check out my other videos that go over some of the general guidelines for your cruise experience. So here's a little history about MSC Cruise Lines. Back in 1988 in Naples, Italy, Gianluigi Aponte, who is the founder of the Mediterranean Shipping Company, he decided that he'd like to venture into the cruise industry. So he purchased a ship, and it was called the Achille Largo, and he established Star Lauro Cruises, which was later rebranded as MSC Cruise Lines back in 1995. Now, in the early years, MSC Cruises operated a very small, modest little fleet, but things started to really change rapidly in the 2000s. The company initiated this really ambitious expansion program, and they commissioned its first new build ship. That was the MSC Lyrica, and then the MSC Opera. These debuted in 2003 and 2004, respectively. Fast forward to today, MSC Cruises boasts a fleet of 22 ships, making it the world's largest privately owned cruise line. Their ships are known for their innovative designs, beautiful architecture, and luxurious amenities. Let's talk about the star of the show, the MSC Seascape. The Seascape is a seaside EVO class cruise ship, and it was built at the Fincantieri shipyard in Malfacone, Italy, and was officially christened on December 7th of 2022. Now, the EVO class ships are an enhanced version of their seaside class ships. The first ship in this class was the MSC Seashore, and that debuted in 2021. This class of ship was designed to bring guests closer to the sea, and it has features such as extended outdoor areas and infinity pools. Some other notable features of this EVO class include larger cabins with more onboard space per person, eco-friendly technologies, and then also things like enhanced dining options, indoor and outdoor seating available. The MSC Seascape is 1,112 feet long and weighing in at 170,412 gross tons. She has a passenger capacity of 5,877 guests and a crew capacity of 1,648. Right now, the Seascape does Eastern Caribbean ports and Western Caribbean ports. She sails to places like Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and also MSC's very own private island, Ocean Key. And she also does Western Caribbean itineraries, leaving out of Miami, going to places like Falmouth, Jamaica, Georgetown, Grand Cayman, Cozumel, and of course their private island, Ocean Key. Come November of 2025, so just a few short months from now, She will change her home port, which is currently Miami, to Galveston, Texas. The ship will offer year-round sailings during that time, 7 nights, and the inaugural voyage out of Galveston is November 9th of 2025. When booking an MSC cruise, you can choose from different what they call experience levels, and each level offers some different perks and different amenities. For a bit deeper dive into this experience, please watch my video that I did all about the MSC experience. I'll drop that right here and you can take a look at that. It'll be linked down in the description. But just to give you a little bit of background, here are the main experience levels. We're going to start off with the Bella experience. Choosing the Bella experience is the most cost effective. This is going to give you like standard cabins such as interior, ocean view, balcony. You'll have access to dining at the main dining rooms and the buffet. And then you'll have the full gamut of like entertainment, all that, access to all of those interior activities on board. It's the very basic level of flexibility in the booking. This is your basic entry level, the least expensive experience, the Bella. You have the Fantastica experience. Now this is a bit enhanced from the Bella. Your cabins are the enhanced interiors and ocean views and balconies. These have like better locations on the ship. Your dining, you have some priority dining choices of like dining times. You can choose your own dining times. And then you have some free room service available on certain packages. There's a greater amount of flexibility as well when you're booking in case you need to make changes with this Fantastica experience. There's the Aria experience. Now this gives you access to the premium cabin choices, such as your premium balconies, your premium suites. Also, when it comes to dining, you have My Choice dining with very flexible dining times. You can pick your times for dining within this certain several hour time frame. You also get access to some wellness, access to the Aria Spa. And this includes like complimentary massages, and there's some extras involved, like priority boarding, parts of the unlimited drink package, and access to some inclusive or exclusive sun decks. Then, of course, there is what's called the MSC Yacht Club. And I'm going to get into that a little bit more, but just to give you a background about that, these are your luxury suites. These are exclusive suites with premium amenities. With MSC Yacht Club, you have access to the private dining room for yacht club guests and 24-hour butler service. You have some very exclusive areas that are just for yacht club guests. This includes pools and sun deck areas. You have personalized service with a dedicated concierge and priority services throughout your cruise, boarding, disembarkation, when you leave the ship, things of that nature. I'm going to just give you a little bit of insight into the types of rooms that you have aboard MSC Seascape. And these are pretty standard for most cruise lines, but here is how they kind of break out on the Seascape. You have your standard interior. This is the basic, budget-friendly room. These have no windows, and they offer all the essential amenities included. This is the least expensive way to get on board the ship. You have your interior studio. Now these are designed for solo travelers. These rooms provide, well, a cozy space, and they have one single bed. We have ocean view staterooms broken down like into the standard ocean view. It features a window or porthole that gives you like some of the natural light and some views to the outside. You have your family ocean view. These are larger rooms designed to accommodate families, so it usually includes something like an additional bed or a sofa bed. In your balcony staterooms, you have your standard balcony. This includes your private balcony for enjoying all those beautiful ocean breezes and all those views. Then you have the Aria balcony. This offers those additional perks that I mentioned and talked about earlier, like the priority boarding, access to the Aria Spa, and your complimentary drink package. And we will discuss the drink package later. We have suites aboard the Seascape, starting off with your junior suite. Now this is like a larger balcony, let's say. It's a larger room and it has a sitting area, and then of course your private balcony. Then there's the premium suites. These offer more space with upgraded amenities, and they often have better locations, prime locations aboard the ship. Then we have the grand suites. These offer even more space than the premium suites with luxury and premium service and amenities. And finally, back to that MSC Yacht Club that we were talking about before. The Yacht Club have interior suites, and these are exclusive access Well, with these, you get exclusive access to the yacht club's private area and your own very personalized service. Then you have Yacht Club Deluxe Suites. These are very luxurious suites with a private balcony and access, of course, to all the Yacht Club amenities. And then you have your Yacht Club Royal Suites, the absolute most luxurious option available, featuring your expansive living spaces, premium amenities, and top-tier service. Your ship within a ship concept. That's what we're talking about when we say the Yacht Club. Now, when it comes to the embarkation process, the Seascape typically uses Terminal C there at the Port of Miami. Of course, you'll know exactly where to go when you're doing your boarding process online. You download that MSC app, it'll let you know, but typically Terminal C. Make sure, though, to arrive at the terminal closest to your assigned check-in time as possible. That's going to help you to avoid like long wait times and being in that log jam. It usually doesn't help to arrive like much earlier than your assigned time to board. You're thinking maybe I can get on early. Well, you know, thousands of other guests are thinking the same thing. So my best advice is try to arrive as close as you can to that assigned time. Now, once you get there, you will need to present your embarkation forms, either printed or digital, and you'll have all that because of, you know, once you book and you get on the app, it'll tell you what you need to complete, and it'll give you also a personal QR code. Now, make sure that all of your personal details on your e-ticket are correct before arriving. Things like making sure the names match, the ages match, having anything that's a mismatch that does not line up, that's going to interrupt your embarkation process and possibly stop it altogether. So make sure that everything is your personal details are all in order before you get there. Now, after you get to the terminal and you check in, you're going to go through a security screening process, you know, making sure that you don't have anything in your luggage, your bags, your carry-on. That is, you know, a no-no. And there's an item of things, you know, check out your MSC app and it'll give you the items that are not allowed on board, because there are plenty. So they'll take you through that security check process, and also to make sure that you have your ID and any required traveling or visa information that you might need. This is the time where you need to show it. And once you have completed that check-in and security, you'll be directed to board that ship. Now, if you're an MSC Yacht Club guest, you're going to enjoy some check-in experiences and personalized service. You're going to be escorted to what's called the Top Sail Lounge by your very own butler. And that's part of the perks that we talked about when you are in that ship within a ship concept of the Yacht Club. Let's talk about the dining aboard MSC Seascape. Oh boy, this can be like a divisive topic. So many people have really dogged out MSC, the cruise lines themselves, saying that their food is just not the greatest. Well, I'm gonna like get into it here so that you can really get kind of an in-depth feel about it. But of course, food is something that's very personal to everybody. I sat at a table with several other people and our meals came out, and sometimes they ordered the same thing that I did, and I was like, ooh, I don't like this. And they were like, this is the best thing ever. So of course, it's a very personal choice when it comes to dining, but let me tell you what you can expect from MSC. There are so many dining options aboard the Seascape. That includes the main dining rooms that we're going to talk about, and that includes the buffet, and of course, all of the specialty dining options that are available. The main dining rooms offer complimentary dining options, and they have this rotational menu that changes each night, and it'll feature selections like starters, entrees, and your dessert. The first restaurant we're going to talk about is called the Green Wave Restaurant. This is located on deck 5, and it's the largest of all of the main dining rooms. This offers a big variety of international dishes, and like I said, the menu will rotate nightly. Then you have the Kala Jandal Restaurant located on deck 6. This dining room provides like a more intimate setting. It's a bit smaller, and it features that same rotational menu as the other main dining rooms do. You have the Aegean Restaurant found on deck 7. Now this dining room offers a very cozy atmosphere, and it also serves that rotational menu with selections of starters and entrees, desserts, all of that. You have the Skyline Restaurant, which is exclusive if you're traveling using the Aria experience. This is also located on Deck 7. This offers My Choice Dining. This allows you to go in and you can pick your dining time in between 6 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. I found the food on MSC to be very good. Now, like I said, some things were amiss. One time I did send my food back because I didn't like the flavor and the taste of it. I won't say that was a bad thing on MSC. I wanted to try something new and I didn't like it. If you had any issues with your food, the servers were always really good. If you picked something on the menu and you found out later that it wasn't to your liking, they would take it back and quickly ask you, what else would you like? Could I get you something else? If your food wasn't warm enough or if it was too hot, any issue that I'm thinking about any of my table mates or I had was quickly resolved. I thought the food was very good aboard the MSC Seascape. I didn't think it was like, top tier, the best that I've ever had. And I certainly did not think it was the worst that I've ever had in the main dining rooms. It was good food. And if you had any issues with it, you could send it back and get them resolved. There, of course, is the Marketplace Buffet. This is located on Deck 16. Here you have very casual dining options and it has this wide range of dishes available throughout the day. You can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner here based on the timing. The buffet extends to the aft of the ship and it also offers you some al fresco dining. There are several specialty dining options aboard the Seascape. Specialty just means that they are at an additional cost and it's a special menu. Check your app and it'll give you the prices of the specialty dinings. They range anywhere between $19, $15, up to $45, $75 per person for the meal. You have the Butcher's Cut, which is this classic American style steakhouse. And this offers premium cuts of meat and selections, your typical kind of steakhouse. There is Ocean Key Restaurant. Now this specializes in seafood dishes. It provides like a fine dining atmosphere with very fresh seafood options. You have Kaito Teppanyaki and Sushi Bar. This offers a very unique Japanese dining experience with the teppanyaki grills and then also a sushi bar. You have Ola Tacos and Cantina. This is a venue that serves Mexican-inspired dishes, including things like tacos, nachos, burritos, margaritas, your typical delicious Mexican fare. You have Vinci 1878 Chocolate Bar. Now you can indulge in a variety of chocolate treats here, gelato, perfect for satisfying that chocolate sweet tooth because they have anything that you can dream of chocolate, they've got it right here. Then you have some exclusive dining for MSC Yacht Club guests. The MSC Yacht Club restaurant, the very exclusive restaurant offering gourmet dining with private and elegant atmosphere, of course, for that ship within a ship kind of concept that you have. We have the Top Sail Lounge, which is a private lounge for yacht club guests. This serves like light bites and drinks all throughout the day. Now, like I said, there's so many dining options available there aboard the Seascape. And this is just to make sure that there's something for everyone. No matter what type of food that you like, you're going to be able to find it aboard the Seascape. If you're looking for a casual meal, if you're looking for fine dining or anything in between, pizza, tacos, steak, sushi, lobster, whatever it is, you'll be able to find it on board. Let's talk about the drink packages that are available aboard MSC Seascape. If you enjoy having alcoholic beverages, and let's say you plan to have at least 2 or 3 a day, purchasing the drink package can possibly and probably save you some money. Now they offer several different drink package options, and I'm gonna run through these so that you can know what's available for you. There is the Premium Extra Package. Now this includes all drinks priced up to $16, which includes cocktails, spirits, liquors, wine by the glass, draft and bottled beers. It also includes your soft drinks, mineral water, energy drinks, and hot chocolate and other specialty drinks. You also get a 25% discount on bottled wine and champagne that's purchased on board when you get this package. Now, there's a limit here. You can only have up to 15 alcoholic beverages per day. It is unlimited for your non-alcoholic beverages, but if it's alcohol, 15 per day, and then they cut you off. Now, this can be used at all of the bars, all of the dining venues, and you can also use your drink package at the private island, MSC's private island, Ocean Key. There's also an alcohol-free package. In case you want to get your drinks, but you're not necessarily into alcoholic beverages, this includes all non-alcoholic beverages, such as your soft drinks, mineral water, energy drinks, coffee, hot chocolate, and more. This is also available and can be used at all of the bars, all of the dining venues, and at Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. There's something called the Minors Package. Now, this includes all unlimited non-alcoholic beverages for guests under 18 or 21 in the US, and it includes soft drinks, mineral water, energy drinks, coffee, and hot chocolate. Once again, it can be used at all of the bars, all of the dining venues, and at the private island, Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. Then we have the MSC Yacht Club Premium Package, and as you can probably guess, this is for people who have chosen the Yacht Club experience, exclusive to them. This includes a wider selection of alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages above that $16 price tag, available in all of the Yacht Club areas, bars, and restaurants. Let's talk about the entertainment aboard MSC Seascape. There is so much to do and see aboard the ship. Anything from a Broadway style show to live music to theme parties to keep you entertained throughout the cruise. You're going to find something that you like to do. So let's talk about like the theaters and the shows that they offer. There is the Cora Theater. The Cora Theater is the main show lounge, and it has a seating capacity of 1,200 guests. Now here hosts nightly performances such as all of the Broadway style shows that they're going to show. They have concerts here. They have musicals. Sometimes they have talks about, upcoming activities aboard the ship and upcoming activities that you can find out when you go on your excursions. The main dining area with all of your nightly shows. And I'm here to tell you that the shows aboard the Seascape were fantastic. I thought that they were very good. Most of the shows included like singing of great performers who could really sing, and then like acrobatics and aerialists, and then lights and projection. It was like so much going on at the screen at one time. It was really immersive. And like I said, the singers, they were very, very good. Something that the Seascape did that I hadn't seen done before on some of the other ships that I've sailed on, after the shows, the performers would come down, the lights would come up and the performers would come down. And if you wanted to come up there and meet them, shake hands with them, tell them that you enjoyed their performance, or take pictures with them, they were available to do that after these big show performances. I thought that was really cool. There is La Cabaret Rouge. Now this is inspired by like Paris, the Moulin Rouge kind of era. This venue features live cabaret performances, and then it transforms into a DJ stage after midnight. Now here you're gonna find live music with that upbeat, hip nightlife kind of experience. Lots of also performances from dancers in here doing aerialists and acrobatics. This is really kind of like that cool, vibey space to be. This has live music and that upbeat nightlife atmosphere. Now you also have the atrium Times Square area. It's in the main area of the ship, and this is like the central hub for all of the live music. This is where they're going to have the dueling pianos and evening entertainment. You might be up here learning a new dance move, a new dance step, the cha-cha. There might be lip syncing going on, anything like that. That's located here at the atrium in the Times Square. There's high-tech entertainment in what's called the Hall of Games, and this features like the latest tech adventure games, race car, river rafting, simulators, Formula One racing. It's like a very thrilling area that you can come in, and this is additional fee. You can pay for this and have like that arcade experience to the next level. You have the beautiful infinity pool that gives you some of those really breathtaking views of the ocean. You have the marina pool. This features a 360-degree water fountain, island, and in-pool loungers. You also have things like trivia contests, bingo, dance classes, different era of dance, like 80s parties, 70s parties, 60 parties. You have that going on. All kind of daily fun interactive activities that you can find to keep you entertained on board. And there's also a sports court, and that includes like a basketball court, a tennis court, and some other kind of sports. I'm not a sporty girl like that. I don't do that, so I didn't really go to that area much. But if you were into that sports court, well, it's available for you there as well. Besides this entertainment option, there's also a variety of different bars and lounges, actually 20 different ones. I'm just gonna like pop this list right up here. You can find a place to hang out and have a great drink and some really cool atmosphere on the Seascape. If you are traveling with children, this next section is for you. Here is the information about like the children's activities that are available there aboard the Seascape. They have what's called Baby Club, and this is for kids 0 to 3 years old. Parents can leave your toddlers with trained MSC baby care staff, or you can stay with them and enjoy, Chico toys and games. They have baby time, which allows parents to play with their children at specific times of the day. And then they also have baby care, which lets parents leave their babies with staff. And this is, of course, during designated hours. Then there is Mini Club. This is for kids ages 3 to 6. They can do things like mini golf. There's Legos that they can have fun and enjoy and build. They can create and play with new friends, all kind of activities that 3 to 6 year olds would find entertaining, find fun. They're gonna have that right here at the Mini Club. Junior Club for kids ages 7 to 11. Here they feature lots of activities. They even have like Master Chef at Sea for juniors. They have a sports competition, fire and ice live video games. They can also participate in Kelly and Chloe Onboard green screen experience. So many things for the kids in this age range to really enjoy. But there's still more. There's the Young Club for kids ages 12 to 14. Now this is a dedicated program of like sports tournaments, high-tech games, and other stuff that, those tweens that they would really enjoy doing. And then there is the Teen Club for ages 15 to 17. Now this is a place for the older kids to hang out, to socialize. It has a dance floor, large HD TVs, of course, plenty of gaming opportunity, and teens can enjoy all types of opportunities and activities that are tailored specifically for their age group. There's also the Pirate Cove Aqua Park. Now this is a wonderful fun-filled water park with all kinds of like high-tech things and technology, interactive features that the kids really loved. I was there looking at them one time and they were having a blast, and it's really colorful. It's really cool. Even when I was like walking around looking at the ship, I was like, oh, this looks fun, and I stayed there for a while. This is a really cool place that I think children of all ages would really enjoy. Let's talk about the spa aboard the MSC Seascape. Need some relaxation? Well, the spa is the place to go, offering all kind of treatments, massages, facials, any way for you to pamper and treat yourself. This is called the luxurious Aria Spa. It has like a really serene atmosphere. You walk up to it and you smell like the aromatherapy, and it just makes you chill, makes you calm, so you can go in there and spend your money, have your good time. Well, here there is a thermal area. It has some heated loungers, a steam room, saunas, and sensory showers, and also a snow room. This is designed to provide like this whole body therapeutic benefits through water and through heat. Of course, you can get all different types of massages and body treatments, like ranging from Balinese massage, Swedish, deep tissue massages, lava and stone massages, and all the rest of the massages that they can give to you there. And then there's also special packages, things like couples massages. There's like the mother and daughter massage, a father and son massage, really cute ideas also available here. Then there is the beauty salon, where you can get anything that you would think you could get at a beauty salon. Haircuts, styling, coloring, treatments, and this is both for men and women. Then there is the barbershop, dedicated services for men, and this also includes like the haircuts, beard trims, luxury shaves, whatever men get when they're getting a luxury shave, available at the barbershop. And like inside of the spa area is kind of where you have your facility, your fitness center. It's a really state-of-the-art gym, and it's equipped with all kinds of equipment that you would need if you're going to go work out, with all of these great floor to ceiling windows so that you can get your ocean views. They also, of course, have classes available like yoga and Pilates and all other different types of fitness classes available. Now, these classes are available for an additional fee, so just check the app to see how much they cost. And there's also a relaxation area here. This is a quiet space where you can just unwind and find that peaceful ambiance, just chill, get away from all of the hustle and bustle that's going on during your cruise and just chill. That's a really cool space as well. Anything that you would expect to have in a wellness facility, you're going to find it aboard the MSC Seascape. Let's talk about the demographics for MSC Seascape. Currently, the ship leaves out of Miami and it does the 7-night sailings, Eastern and Western Caribbean. Now, there's some others, but it's basically that. Now, I would say for sure that the Seascape is definitely for adults. There are plenty of kids and plenty of kids activities, but much less children on board than I've seen on some other cruise lines. But if you're bringing children of whatever age, they will have a place to be. They will have friends to play with. But this is definitely, I can tell, more of an adult cruise line. Now, there's a place for everybody here. I saw couples, I saw solos, we saw singles, families. Everything is here. Throughout this mix of people who were there, I would definitely say it's skewed a little bit younger. I'm going to say I saw way more people who were in their late 20s all the way through their early 40s than anything else on that cruise ship. Late 20s, early 40s, lots of couples, groups, solos, singles. I saw all of that, and a lot of families as well. Now, the ship, I would say, had a very vibe, like a Miami vibe, very salsa and merengue, that type of music, that type of vibe. You heard lots of other languages besides English. There was so much Spanish that I heard aboard that ship. Lots of Spanish, but lots of other languages too. Not sometimes English would be spoken second, like when the announcements would come on board, or you'd go to a show. Like we went to the MasterChef show, and the cruise director, I think he was the assistant cruise director at that time, he came out and he has a heavy Spanish accent. I think he said he was from the Dominican Republic. Sometimes you would hear English second. So it was a very international kind of Miami vibe to the people who were on board. And like I said, more adults, much more of an adult cruise more than a children's cruise, but I saw the gamut, the range, and I would have to say it skewed a little bit younger. Let's talk about the casino aboard the MSC Seascape. The casino is located on deck 7 and it's called the MSC Signature Casino. You can find all kinds of table games, blackjack tournaments, ultimate Texas Hold'em, roulette, card poker, of course, slot machines galore, electronic games, bingo, loteria. All of this is located on deck 7, as I said. But the way that the casino is set up, it's multi-layered, and it's so cool. It's split in the middle so that you can see the dueling pianos during certain times of the day, right in the middle of the casino. You can there's this banister that you can look over and see, listen and hear the dueling pianos in the casino. I thought that was really cool. Multi-level, but the biggest part is on deck 7, and all kinds of games and available. There is no quote unquote non-smoking part to the casino. One thing, if you're looking for that, not necessarily. So, that's been a big debate about casinos, smoking, non-smoking. The casino is definitely a smoking casino. Do you love shopping? You're gonna love all of the shopping available there aboard the MSC Seascape. They have this large variety of shops where you can find everything from souvenirs to luxury items. They have their duty-free shop. Now, this place offers tax and duty-free prices on products like, tobacco, technology, fine wines, chocolate, makeup, travel essentials. They also have a fashion boutique. Now, this one features collections for men and women and children with brands like Armani, Calvin Klein, Lacoste, Tommy Hilfiger, and Ralph Lauren. If you're looking for jewelry and watches, well, they have a really large selection of jewelry and watches, and they do include the luxury brands there as well. There's also an MSC logo shop, and this sells, of course, MSC branded items and souvenirs, including the Do Re Mi mascot, the little kid's mascot. That's where you can buy that, available in their branded shop. And then there's also art galleries. This allows you to purchase the art as a reminder of your cruise experience. So if you're looking to really take that shopping to the next level and you want to purchase your art, you can do so there at the art gallery. Now, the shops are open throughout the day and into the evening while you're at sea. Of course, when the ship goes into port, the shops close, but throughout the day, those shops will be open. We have come almost to the end of our adventures when it comes to what you can expect aboard the Seascape. We're going to talk about something on the Seascape that none of MSC's other ships offer. But before I do, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you as part of the Right Recipe for Travel family. If you're enjoying this or finding any value in this, I would love to have you as part of the family. All you need to do is tap down on the subscribe button. Of course, give us a like if you like the video, and tap down on the notification bell so that you're notified when we put out our newest videos. Okay, let me get to the one thing that's aboard the MSC Seascape that's not aboard any of their other ships, and that's the Robotron. The Robotron ride is a state-of-the-art robotic arm. Now, this ride offers a really thrilling experience with 360-degree views and customizable settings for music and lighting. It looked like it was a whole bunch of fun. I never tried it while I was on board. I just kind of watched others. It looked like it was so much fun. And at the time of this recording, the price to ride Robotron, because it is an additional price, was $10 per person. Lastly, I want to talk to you about the disembarkation process aboard the Seascape. Now, the process does involve several steps, so I'm going to walk you through how it kind of went. The evening before disembarkation, as on almost all cruises, you're going to receive like detailed instructions on how the process should go. They're going to also give you that's going to be handed to you or slipped under your door of your cabin. It's also going to give you a luggage tag with the times that you will need to vacate your room, where you need to go on the ship to get off, because everyone has different plans when they're leaving. If you're taking the MSC transportation to the airport, or if you're taking a tour, if you're just driving. So they're going to give you that information on where you need to go and what time you need to vacate that room. You'll need to pack your luggage and place it outside your cabin door the night before disembarkation if you are going to have them take your luggage, and make sure to attach the tags that they're going to provide for you, and your luggage will then be collected and transported to the terminal. Now, the morning of disembarkation, you need to vacate your cabin somewhere between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. I think I had to be out by 8 a.m. Okay. And once you get out of the cabin, they're not like putting you off, even though the ship has returned back to port. They still have to clear customs and all of that, but you need to be out of the cabin, of course, so that the room stewards can begin their process of turning it over and getting the next batch of excited and happy people inside. So this is a time where you go have your breakfast, go to the buffet, because the buffet is open, and have your breakfast. If you're in a yacht club, or the yacht club restaurant is open, there are places open so that you can go and get something to eat. And since most people have their luggage, you don't want to be just walking all around until they're actually able to let you off the ship. So this is the time. Get out between 7 and 8, go have yourself something to eat. Disembarkation typically begins around 7:30 a.m. for people who are going to just walk off. That means you're carrying your own luggage. You didn't put it out the night before. Around 7:30 a.m. if there's no issues or problems. And then it continues based on your assigned disembarkation group. And you'll know your group based on the information they give you the night before. They'll announce it overhead. Now, this group, it's time for you to go. You can leave, all of that. Passengers with priority disembarkation, such as MSC Yacht Club members, you're going to have a much more flexible schedule, and you can disembark a little bit more at your convenience. Since I was not in Yacht Club, I don't know exactly what time, but it's a much more relaxed, flexible, or you can have priority. You can get off quicker than anyone else too, if that's what you would prefer to do. Of course, once you disembark the ship, you have to go through customs and immigration. They'll check you out, make sure you don't do that rookie mistake by putting your important documents, in your luggage and it's off and gone. You need your ID, you need your passport or your visa, whatever it is, to be checked on customs and immigration when you're leaving. And they also have facial recognition technology available, but you still need to make sure you have your documentation, your paperwork. Then you collect your luggage there. They have it set out based on the number that was on your tag, and it's large, it's easy to see, it's an open area, it was well organized. You just have to get there, find the number, grab your luggage, and you are ready to walk out of the door. I found the disembarkation process to be very easy. I was not leaving till much later in the evening, so I took it very leisurely. I kind of sat, and even though they had called, my number to leave, I was like, hey, I'm in no hurry. I kind of sat and people watched as I watched everybody else leave the ship. But disembarkation, I thought it was very well organized. No problem at all with me. Overall, I would take an MSC cruise again, and again. The ships are absolutely beautiful. They have that Swarovski crystal there on the stairs, beautiful designs. There was something to do for all age groups at all times. There was very lively people, upbeat music. I would definitely do MSC again. And one thing that I've noticed as a travel advisor, they usually have best pricing. Best pricing, meaning you can get the same cruise experience, a 7-day on MSC for a cheaper price or a much more affordable price than on any other cruise line that's out there. So if you're looking for a really good cruise experience, possibly a lower price, MSC would be a real contender. Now, MSC does have an international kind of vibe. That might throw some people off. The food maybe are things that you're not completely used to, but this is the time, in my opinion, to try some stuff that, you never tried before. And if you don't like it, send it back, no additional cost, and get you something else. But it's an international vibe. It's not the standard North American kind of vibe. Like I said, English was not necessarily the language that I heard aboard the ship more often than anything else, but I just embraced that. So that's something to be aware of. It is much more of a not international vibe. The music, the entertainment, and the food. But I would say 2 thumbs up for MSC, and I'll definitely be traveling aboard them again. Well, there you have it. Those are the 13 essential things that you need to know if you're getting ready to take your cruise aboard the MSC Seascape. I would love to hear your comments. Have I missed anything? Did I get something completely wrong? Tell me your experience aboard MSC. Are you traveling soon? Have you traveled before? And are you looking forward to the change from Miami to Galveston? Since I live in Texas, I know that I am. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will catch you at the next adventure.